What's good, y'all? It's your boy. I don't know if I should say Trilogy or if I should say Maxwell. I've been posting a lot of my thoughts on TikTok. I normally post all my thoughts on my YouTube, but I haven't been posting on YouTube, so we'll see. But dang, I had a dream last night, or I should say, I had a dream today. I went to bed so late that it was not nighttime, it was daytime. It was like 10 a.m. when I went to bed. But anyways, to the dream. Because I'm just here still like wiping my out my eye, even though I've been up for like an hour now. I'm actually going to get up now. But I had this dream. And I haven't dreamed in a long time. In a long time. It's only because I stopped smoking. Some of you guys know I've been on a weed fast. Been fasting off weed since end of February. And I had my first dream. Well, I can't say I had my first dream. We dream every night. Multiple dreams per night, actually. But I remember, like I finally remember a dream. And this dream was pretty unique, being all the things that are kind of happening in my life right now, are all the things that are kind of happening on the internet life. I had a dream I was chilling with OVO. I told myself I'm not going to call him OVO no more and call him Ovo. So I was chilling with OVO. I don't know how or why, but I was with OVO and Drake and them. And if it felt like they were in the midst of a rollout, but it wasn't Iceman. It's like it wasn't a rollout for Iceman. But it didn't feel like it was a rollout for a project they've already dropped. But it felt like it was a rollout that I can't say I was a part of. I don't know. The dream is kind of like, I should have shot this video as soon as I woke up. I've had a bunch of other thoughts. I've been doing other things, go on Instagram, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, hey, I should talk about the dream I had. So now I can't really remember the sequence of events, but I do remember like there were a few gals there just trying to just lock in to be full-time groupies, meaning like, even Drake's not there right now and they're still like, yeah, you know what I mean? And then at the same time, they were cool with that. Like, man, they were like, yeah, these girls was like the club, like they were part of the club already. Like they're not, they could be hoes. I don't know. They could have been hoes, but they seemed like they were more part of the club. Like, because they were kind of annoying in my dream. Like, these girls were kind of annoying. Like, if they were at my spot, I would have been kicked them out to go home. I'm like, why you guys so everywhere, so, like, noisy with it? Yeah, they were being very noisy and, like, everywhere with it. But at the same time, I didn't know. It's almost like, to me, in my head, as I was experiencing it, I'm thinking, like, this is my first time here, so let me just chill and whatever. And then there was a dog. And I was more trying, like, have you ever gone to like a birthday party where you don't really know anyone, but you see a dog and you go and say what up to the dog, and then you and the dog become brethren, and you're just there like chilling with the family's dog. That I didn't even get that because the dog started trying to bite me or whatever. So I was like, stupid dog. But at the same time, I was like playing with it. I'm not afraid of dogs. Like, dogs try and bite me, and I'd be like, are you trying to bite me? Like, I don't know, I'm weird like that with animals, or specifically dogs. So I was still kind of playing, but I was like, yo, why is this dog trying to bite me? So I was like, yeah, I'm not playing with this dog. And I looked to one of the men and be like, yeah, he's just like that. Or one of the girls were like, yeah, he's just like that. But the Oval Mans were chatting to me. It's like, I don't know, I feel like we were making fun of Kendrick. I don't know. I feel like we're having this conversation talking about stuff that was going on with Kendrick. But it had nothing, but it did not relate to this real life Kendrick beef. So I'm trying to understand the context of that dream. Because clearly, like, I had just made a post to my gram talking about the fact that Drake built his career off grants. Like, it's literally, I posted it and then I literally, like, knocked out hours later. So, I don't know. I had this one time where me and this gal were chatting with each other, and then she messaged me the next day saying, I saw you in a dream. not realizing that that same night I saw her in a dream. And then she explained the dream to me. She said we were on an island. I'm like, with the blouse and skirt, like, cause in my dream we was on an island. So I don't know what dreams are. Like, you know what I mean? We don't even know what this is. We just wake up every day. You hear me? You know what I'm about to say behind these same two eyes, and just have this experience. So even much more to have no definition of what the heck dreams are, and if we're actually communing in the dream world, I don't know. But clearly, I'm going viral already for some things I've been saying about stuff about women, but also recently about stuff about friends not supporting your music career. Not so much friends not supporting your music career, but my specific following. Because my specific following are people who are colleagues, friends, collaborators, all kind of mixed in one. So, we could chill and just chat about whatever, but we could also make money together. We could also whatever. Have oval mans on my following too. And then I was speaking to the fact that they're waste. A lot, like the following up, like the following is waste. So it's been picked up by certain blogs. They reposted it, such and such. Now, Toronto love gossip more than to support any real valuable content. So I can understand why some Reddit pages reposting the stuff I said about women, and the hip hop bloggers are reposting the stuff I'm talking about. No support versus actually just taking one of my pieces of music and reposting that. They could have done that. They could have reposted. I've been dropping like a song, just quick made songs. I mean, not quick made songs, but I'm quick at it, but quick made music videos because I'm not no videographer to push on my Instagram for these songs that I'm just dropping on the gram. Like, they're not on my social media, on my Spotify or YouTube or other places where my music is. It's just there on the page. So they didn't repost none of that stuff because they don't care to actually push artists. But nonetheless, this post is going viral. My page is picking up views, and I know I'm getting. If this was Threads, I'd be able to see how much millions of views, because on Threads, where I don't even have over 1,000 followers, Threads will show me, oh, in the last week or in the last month, you've generated 1.2 million views, 3 point something million views. Like, I'm getting millions of views on my Threads. So I realized I don't need to have a big following to be getting the eyes. Because if that's on Threads, then even more so Instagram. But Instagram just not showing you the views that way. They show you the views as in people watched your video, where the algorithm for that, I'm not really too sure. Clearly on Threads, you just seeing the post or clicking on it is considered a view. Even if you just passed by it, stop for a couple seconds, I guess that's considered a view. But on Instagram, you have to like probably watch the video for a certain amount of seconds, or I don't know. I'm gonna search that up afterwards and kind of ratify that to myself. But the point is, I know they're watching my posts. I know Oval Mans are watching me, right? So who knows if my brain has been perceiving that electromagnetism, because that's something I truly believe in. That's something I hate using the word belief, but because I haven't done enough research on electromagnetism, but finding out that that's literally how higher forms of electrical science, like mechanical electrical engineering science, is actually performed based on the ideals of electromagnetism, not how we are taught electron flow for electricity back in grade 9 and grade 8 or whatever, whenever you learn electricity, right? You think, oh, electricity is running through the wire, blah blah blah. No, it's actually the wire is a conduit that draws electromagnetism through it. It's a longer conversation. I'm not even going to try and break that down. I understand it visually, but basically it's a guiding wire, and electromagnetism in terms of electricity is passing through it, not just from the source where it's plugged in, but along the entire route, even all the way up to the bulb itself. And the actual magnetism, the electron flow, is just to direct, to show the direction of flow as a vector. But anyways, like I said, I'm not no high engineer on that, but I understand that electromagnetism, in terms of what Tesla talk about, in terms of what higher scientists, even the woo woo mans with the like ancient Egypt and all these different, whenever they talk about stuff that we're not doing or that ancient societies have had or ancient knowledge, they always come to this electromagnetism thing. So I'm assuming that it probably has a lot more depth than how we currently understand it right now in our day and age. So I know that my brain's sending out waves, magnetic waves. And when I'm asleep, there's different phases, theta, data, beta, blah, blah, blah. And maybe I'm perceiving some real vibes, like some real vibes niggas on my page watching and saying, yo, like, I don't know what they're thinking. Because I don't know what I was thinking to have a dream like that. But I was chilling. And I want to say it's the mansion. I don't know. I thought I would have had something more direct to say about it, but it's the fact that the dream now is a bit more hazy. I can't remember none of the phrases that man said, but they were, like I said, I feel like it was making fun of Kendrick at the time. I don't know, but I've been talking about that. I've been talking about the fact that I've been working with Big Page right after Big Page beefed with them. Right, as soon as the beef he had with Drake started becoming an issue for him, as in he started losing all his team members to that side, I became his refuge. I helped him finish his mixtape. And I really believe to this day they hold that against me. Not like literally, but they're not like, yeah, let's collaborate with him. Right? So in this dream, I guess I was collaborating with them, but there wasn't no time where I'm in the studio. There was no time when I was in the studio, but they were like chilling with me like, yo, we just finished something. And I don't know. But I think it's more the fact that I just had a dream. I don't like, it could have been a dream about me playing basketball with LeBron James or whatever. The fact I had one because I haven't been smoking. So yeah, this is for y'all YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, this is for y'all YouTube. This is not for TikTok. Cause they gonna roast me if I post this. Cause TikTok, for some reason, TikTok has a different kind of energy. I prefer just post on YouTube where I know most of you guys just watch it and just keep going about your day. It's not that serious. Because it's really not that serious.